to put all of this on you, but I owed you the truth.
Yeah, you did. I'm glad you were finally able to be honest with me. But why now? What changed?
If we're gonna do this, really do this, then I can't lie to you. I mean, I know being with me requires a big leap of faith, and I want to be worthy of your trust. Elizabeth, you're the most important thing in the world to me. You understand that? I mean, if you hadn't survived that crash, I wouldn't have been able to handle it.
Well, thankfully, I'm fine. And once I get this cast off later today, you just move on from all of this.
That's all I want.
You know, in some ways, you've taken a really, really horrible situation and made it surprisingly wonderful. You, Aiden, and me under one roof spending time together, that was unexpected. You know, I'm itching to get out of this cast. But part of me is really gonna miss this. Us.
There's a lot of amazing things to still look forward to.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Like the dinner I'm making you tonight.
Oh.
Speaking of which, I need to get started on my list of necessities.
Okay.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons to Light. Welcome back on in, everybody, man. So I just did the video about Liz finding out the exact truth of what happened when Kristina tampered with Ava's, well, was supposed to be Ava's brakes, but it ended up being Rick's, and that's how they got into the accident. And so we went over that in the last video, everything about that. And Liz, surprisingly, was basically, you know, she was frustrated a little bit, but she came around to it and decided to forgive the situation, and she's not going to go to the authorities because she really doesn't want it to affect Aiden. And she also thought about everything that Alexis and her family has gone through with Sam's passing as well. Just really bad timing, and just, you know, she agrees with Lucky that, you know, Lucky would have also been going to jail as well for being a accessory to an attempted murder. So she just felt like it was in the best interest of everyone that she just keeps the secret. It doesn't go to the police about what she knows, what she just learned from Lucky. And the reason why I was saying in the last video why I think it went this way is not only just because she's trying to protect certain people like Alexis's family and Aiden. I think that it's also due to the fact that Lucky came out with the truth himself. She heard about it from one of the parties that's involved. She didn't have to hear about it from an outside source or someone, you know, and I contrasted with the whole Geo situation. The reason why that got so nasty as it did is because this is why I've been so hard on Brooklyn about telling the truth. Because if she would have told the truth to Dante that he had a child, and then they could have started the process of telling Gio. If it would have came out that way, Gio wouldn't have took it as hard as he did. Because when you hear stuff like the truth like this from somebody else, it always goes like this. And that's why I think Liz was so calm about the situation, because she heard it from Lucky. And even though it was kind of late too, but I think that it wasn't too late. You know, it was, you know, basically 2 months from the time that the accident happened. So Liz is, you know, not really feeling bad about it. I think she's glad that she finally knows the truth. She knows some. I think she's always known something did happen, and she's glad Lucky, as hard as it was for him to tell her, that he finally told the truth. So at the end of their conversation, Lucky went to go to another room or something I forgot what he did, but Liz was trying to get comfortable on the couch because she's still recovering from her broken ankle, or whatever, or leg, or whatever. I forgot what was injured on Liz from that accident, but she was trying to get comfortable. But as she was pulling on the covers and stuff on the couch, she ended up finding a ring box, which was interesting, guys. Now, this is another surprise that we didn't know what was happening. What was in the ring box? I mean, obviously it's a ring, but is it a wedding ring? Was Lucky trying to propose to Liz? Or was he giving her just a ring? You know, maybe it was like one of those, what's it called, rings? What did they used to call those rings? Oh my God, I'm blanking out right now. Promise ring. Maybe it was like a promise ring or something. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a wedding ring, but it was a ring nonetheless. And I don't know if he was attempting to propose to her after telling the truth. Because there's no way he would have known how Liz was going to react to this. Maybe he believed that Liz was going to react positively to it and he was going to propose after that. But it was a ring nonetheless, and he must have forgot that he put it there. Now, we don't know specifically for sure if it was Lucky. It could have been Rick. Rick's so damn delusional, he could have did it too. But, nah, it was more than likely Lucky. And this is going to be amazing. I wonder how Liz is going to talk to Lucky about this, because she found it. And I'll tell you what, this is the reason why I'm glad that the truth finally came out on Lucky's end, because now these two could finally just be together. And, you know, because this was the biggest hurdle, was Lucky having this inside information on what really happened and him keeping the secret and not telling Liz what really happened. I always felt like if once they got past that, things would be a lot better and smoother. So I'm so glad that this is over with. That huge monkey that was on Lucky's back is now over. So we'll have to wait till tomorrow to see what's going on with this, man. Is this a wedding ring? Oh my God, I would love for Lucky and Liz to get wedded, bro. Hopefully it is, bro. We'll see what happens, y'all. But go ahead and give me y'all thoughts on this. I know y'all got some interesting stuff to say on this one. But go ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Afternoons to like.